everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am Cassie. I talk about all things motherhood, all things eco-friendly. We do things a little bit hippie, a little granola. Yeah, if any of that resonates with you, I am so happy to have you here, and I hope you will subscribe, like, comment, all the fun stuff. So my baby is sleeping in the next room, so I'm hoping he stays asleep so I can film this, but he may make a guest appearance, we'll see. But as you can tell by the title of this video, this is all things for my baby registry. He's 7 months old now, so we've had a few months to go through everything that I had put on there and tell you if it's something that we actually enjoyed or we didn't really need it. As a first-time mom, I was very excited and I did put a lot of things on my list. I still tried to keep it pretty minimal because we are a very minimal household. And so I didn't want to put a whole bunch of stuff on there. I also tried to keep things a little bit more crunchy granola natural because I didn't want a whole bunch of like plastics and toxic chemicals and all that fun stuff. So everything was kind of kept to a minimal. Okay, so the first two things on my list are baby carriers. I also wanted to mention lots of this stuff I purchased for myself. So I did use the company baby list to make out my registry. You can add links to any website, any company that you want into there, so you don't just have to register with like Amazon. And then I just used the registry as a list for myself as well as my gift registry. So if I wanted something, I put it on the list, and if I bought it for myself, I'd just check it off. So a lot of things I did end up buying used or secondhand off of like Facebook Marketplace. We have a consignment store in town that I went to a few times, and even just like things that I got used from friends that they ended up not needing anymore. And that was really helpful to be able to have like a list all in one place. First two things on here are carriers. So the Sully baby wrap is just a wrap, so it's like one big long yard of fabric that you use to wrap baby onto you. So for the Sully wrap, I ended up getting a different brand from a friend that was done with hers. She passed it on to me, and I loved it when he was a little baby. It was so nice to wrap him so tight on my chest, and I felt like it was soft and flexible and comfortable for him as well as myself. He got bigger. I ended up switching him to a structured carrier. I didn't end up going with the Ergo Baby. I ended up going with the Secure Bloom carrier, and I know it'll get lots of use, so I didn't mind spending the extra. But both of those, highly recommend. Fabric wrap and then also a structured wrap. And so I have these silicone pacifier clips. I didn't love these because the clips were just too heavy for him. We ended up using the Bibs fabric clips instead. They're a lot lighter and they were easier to keep it in his mouth versus these ones that kept pulling it out of his mouth. And then the Bibs are the pacifiers we used for him, and he loved them from the start. And then the pacifier holder case from, I don't remember what brand it is, but I didn't love this one because it's open. I felt like it didn't keep the pacifier as clean when it was in there, so I ended up using the container that my silverettes came in, and it's just like a little hard shell that closes. Next thing on here, I have the Yoga Sleep Hush portable white noise machine. Oh my god, that is a mouthful. It's portable, so it has a little hook and it attaches to his car seat, and we use it all the time. He loves this one. It's really great for when we're out in public, and then he can just have some white noise to fall asleep or to stay asleep if he's sleeping in. Up here I have the not portable Yoga Sleep Hush sound machine. I ended up getting this one instead of the Hatch because this one I think was $50 and the Hatch in Canada is like $200. So this one has a light. It has like 30 different sounds. You can add your own sounds to it, I believe. Yeah, it has timers. Yeah, this one is also really great. Next on here, I have the Snuggle Me Lounger. I got this off of Marketplace. It was really great when he was a newborn sleeping all the time because we could have him on the couch sleeping next to us and just have him in here. Would I buy it for the price on here? Absolutely not. Would I buy it again? Probably not. He really only used it for a few weeks, so We also like to follow the more Montessori aspect of parenting, so we try not to put our baby in containers as much as we can and just have him free on the ground or us wearing him instead. Transportation on here, I have a little mirror for in the car. We have a mirror in each of our cars. For clothing and accessories, I just put a few brands on here that I wanted to purchase clothing from. So we have Pip and Fee, we have Parade Organics. Those are some of my favorite companies still. If you are looking for bamboo sleepers, I have 2 discount codes. I have one for Pip and Fee, and then I have one for Balanger. Both I love and adore. They're Canadian brands, so if you are Canadian, they're a little bit cheaper than Kite Baby, and I think their quality is equal, if not better, than Kite Baby's. And then Parade Organics is a beautiful company for baby clothes. They make 100% organic cotton clothing, and it's sustainably made. It is a small company, and would 1000% recommend them. I'll also link them down below. Okay, next I have is the feeding category. So I put a few things on here. The first one striking is a nursing cover. This one is from Izu, I think. It's just on Etsy. I'll try and link as much of this stuff as I can down below. The nursing cover, this one is really nice because it has a wire through it so that when you're wearing it, it kind of like sits out so you can see your baby. And I loved that for in public because he hates having his face covered with a blanket. So this is really great because I could see him the whole time and then I could help him readjust, especially when he was a newborn. And then I have the Amazon burp cloths that I think everybody talks about. These are just, they're muslin. I didn't love these ones. Like there's nothing wrong with them, but I preferred flannel. They're much more absorbent and better to use, I find, than these muslin ones. Earth Mama nipple butter, best nipple butter ever. You can use it forever after, like as a lip chap. I'll have like almost the entire tub, so it lasts a long time. And then I got these Silverette nipple covers. They were incredible. Highly would recommend. Bottles, I have 2 different ones on here. I have the Dr. Bronner's? No, that's soap. Dr. Brown's, right? Yeah, I have the Dr. Brown's glass bottles, and then I have the Boone silicone bottles. We started with the Boone ones, and then we found that he was getting too much reflux and spitting up all the time, so then we switched over to the Dr. Brown's, and that was completely gone. Olive and fig silicone bibs, we have a few of these. He's starting solids now, and these are great. Only downfall is he loves to chew on silicone, so he prefers chewing on the bib than eating the food. We didn't end up getting these bamboo plates. We ended up getting like silicone bowls that were the similar with this suction bottom. I think they're all the same. They all work good. And then I have these milk storage bags. I did try. They're the Lansnone milk bags. And then I also tried the Manduka ones. I preferred the Mandela, not Manduka. I preferred the Mandela ones over the Lansnone ones because the Manduka structured, so it was easier to put milk in and to warm them up and take milk out, versus the Lansnone ones were really soft and squishy, so as soon as the milk would thaw, the bag would be really hard to pour out. Trip Trap, we have the Trip Trap. I love it. It is the best thing ever. We got ours hand-me-down. My mom had them for us as kids, so I just took them off her hands, so now I have them. Haka breast pump, 1000%. It was my best friend. I let down so much milk in the beginning. Bobby pillow, I wouldn't get it again. It was nice for the first couple days. I only used it for a couple days and then I stopped using it, and we haven't really used it since. So yeah, I wouldn't get it again. Next category I have on here is bath time. Most of the stuff we got was from Earth Mama Organics, and 10 on 10 would recommend. 7 months later, still my favorite. We've used them for almost everything. We use their diaper balm, we use baby butter, and we use their body wash, we use their nipple butter, I use their belly butter, their belly oil. We love them. They're great. The Angel Care bathtub we do use quite frequently. He is starting to try to sit out of it, so we will switch out of it soon, but when he was a newborn, it was amazing. Tubby Todd all over ointment, we do use this as well. I know it's not the most clean option, but it is pretty good, and it works really well for his eczema and dry skin. We have the Sophie, and then we also have this, which is the bathtub Sophie. So it's a little wooden boat with a silicone gripper, and there are no holes, so there isn't water getting into it, so there's no risk of mold, which is great, and he loves playing with it. He has for a long time. Okay, moving into diapering, I ended up getting the Gather Micro Changing Pad. It's a leather pad. It's beautiful. It's a little on the pricey side, but again, I like that it's leather instead of plastic. This freshly picked diaper bag we didn't end up going with. I will link down below and up above my diaper bag video. We started out using a backpack that I had, found one of my dream diaper bags on Facebook Marketplace for like $20. So we ended up switching to Gentle Fawn. Yeah, Gentle Fawn, I think it is. I'll post a picture of it. We ended up switching to this one, and either way, I don't really care which one I use. Like, I liked the one I used before, and I like this one. This one's a little bit more bulky than my backpack that I had was, so. But yeah, then I have this Mother Ease diaper pail. It is great for cloth diapering. We have a pail liner in it, and then you just put your diapers in until it's time to wash them. I have a video all about cloth diapering. I'll link it down below and up above if you want to check those out. Bunch of Farmer Stain Remover. I'm sure everyone uses this. It's great. Okay, nursery and decor. So one of the things on here is the Joel Well Nightlight for Kids. This one is like a little egg, and then you just touch it to turn it on and off. We used this at the beginning. It was really great in our room, just that I always left it on just so I could always see him, because new mom nervous. If he ever needs a nightlight in his room, we can use that. But like I said earlier, his sound machine does have a nightlight on it, so we kind of didn't need it anymore. Safety First humidifier is the one that we went with. I love it. Can't say anything wrong with it. A humidifier is a humidifier in my opinions. We like that one. And then we also went with the Safety First Wi-Fi baby monitor. This one I do not recommend because it is a Wi-Fi baby monitor. So you have to use an app, and then you can watch it on your phone. Two things I don't like about it is, one, because it's Wi-Fi, I think people hack into it because sometimes it'll turn on randomly and it freaks me out, so we don't really use it. And two, when I do use it, I like to be on my phone still, so if I want to be on my phone, I can't watch the monitor, versus one that came with a monitor. There'd be two separate devices that I could watch. Muslin blankets, we went with a whole bunch of these for like swaddles and whatnot. My favorite brand that we ended up going with is the Maybe Baby ones. They are huge, and I can swaddle him in them, and he's a big baby. He's 23 pounds at 7 months, and he's like the 97th percentile for everything. So he's big. I can still swaddle him in these, and they're so soft. They wash so nice. I love them. Health and safety, I have Tylenol on here. We ended up not going with Tylenol. We went with Genovis. Put it here. It's a cleaner, more natural version of Tylenols. And then we have the Haka Baby nasal aerator. So this is like a little bulb that you stick up their nose, and then you like suck the boogers out that way. We have this and the nose Frida. And when he was a newborn, his nose was too small to fit the Frida up, so we had to use this so that we could get his boogers out. And then for toys and books, is a really small selection. Our main thing is we wanted the Love Every kits. These I buy half used and half new, so lots of our kits are used that I've just gone and picked up from Marketplace. We have the Itsy Ritsy Bitsy Crinkle sensor toy, and he loves it. It's one of his favorite toys. We did go with a linen playmat. We didn't go with this brand. I have the Poppy Seed Play just because shipping to Canada was outrageous. So we ended up going with, I'll put the brand here because it is, I'm drawing a blank. We really love it. It is great. He plays on it all the time still. I mean, he's starting to crawl off of it. He's been on it since he was a newborn, and it is great. Next we have Sophie the Giraffe on here. He loves Sophie the Giraffe. I don't know what it is, but he is obsessed with it. And then the last thing on my baby toys list is a wooden gym. This one on here is from Poppy Seed. I ended up getting one used off of Facebook Marketplace for like $20, and it was great. All right, so that is everything on my baby registry that we ended up getting. We didn't do like a crib or anything like that because we plan to co-sleep from the beginning, and that's what we do. We do have a floor bed that we will slowly start transitioning him into for nap times, because once I go back to work, he'll be in daycare 2 days a week, and at that daycare I use floor beds, which is also what we plan to do. So yeah, that is everything that was on my baby registry, and kind of a little bit about what we used or what we used different. I hope you guys found this interesting and it helped you out. If you guys are building your baby registries right now, congratulations. This is such an exciting time. I had so much fun watching all the videos. And now that he is here in 7 months and we get to play and use everything, it is so, I don't know, just mind blowing to see the difference. If I could only pick a few things on there, anything Earth Mama, 100%. I would do the Love Every toy subscription. I know it's pricey, but if you can find them used, totally worth it. What else would I highly recommend? Probably the playmat. The linen playmat was so great for us because we have hardwood floors, so I didn't want to put a new baby down on the hardwood floor, but at least on this linen playmat I felt a little bit better. So yeah, if you thought this was interesting or helpful, please like it, please comment, and check out some more videos down below. Thank you so much for watching me, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.